Okay, we're live. That took a little bit longer than I would have enjoyed, but we're good to go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pack up my stuff real quick. Beecher's waiting for us to say hi, and I fixed the tripod, so that's good. So give me 2 seconds to pack my stuff, and we're gonna go for a walk. And rumor has it, camera's waterproof. So let's do that. I'm gonna make sure I see all you all on Facebook. There we go. We're live here, we're live there, we're live everywhere. All right, so first order of business, let's see if we can find the beach boy, because he was being very patient a minute ago and wondering why I wasn't giving him the attention that he rightfully deserves. Beecher, there you are. Let's get the tripod working here. We only have a million steps going on over here. Selfie sticko, I'm really sorry everybody. I'm working the kinks out of this thing right now. All right, there we go. Hey man, what's going on? Yeah? Any new news? No, nothing. No? Alright. Beecher's not so chatty right now, so we're gonna see who else is out and about. Alright, so let's see. Melissa copied. As far as sharing, you would only be able to share this with fellow supporters. So if they're not a supporter, you can't really share it. Let's see who we see. Yeah, Jessica, I think you're about right. If I get close, Beecher will go ahead and start talking to me. But I can't get that close because I'm a partner, not a keeper. Which, for anybody that asks, I am just fine with that. Max is snoozing. We're gonna keep moving along. See who else is around today. I haven't seen Kali out. He was out a little earlier, I guess, but way over on the other side of Kali's enclosure. So, oh, there's Kali, way in the back there. as far as where Simba will go, I think Simba... Alright, so I'll explain where I am right now. I'm going to turn you guys all around real slowly. Alright, so all the way down at the end of this trail on the left is Max. The drift I'm getting is that Simba is going to go just to the right on that corner, which means that since Kali's the only one on the right hand side, Simba's going to get an awful lot of space. Oh, Angus! Mary Jerome, you made it home already? It seems like you just left. I miss that little guy. If anybody was wondering who we're talking about, Angus is one of mine and Bridget's foster kittens that Mary Jerome adopted. Special little guy. People that had him before we fostered him didn't like him, so they threw him out of a car. Jerks. And they had to have a leg amputated, and he doesn't even realize he has 3 legs. Hi, Jazzy girl. What's going on? Just snoozing away. Jed is not Big Cat Rescue. Who is Big Cat Rescue? Is that Luana right now? So let's see, we didn't give anybody the Stony update. Right now it seems somewhat dry here. But we have a cold front coming through. The temperature's been slowly dropping all day. So Stony is looking pretty dry, and the water level is down about 3 inches from Stony's feet. So I'm gonna guess that maybe tonight, once these storms move through, Stony might be back up with water. So, I don't know, we'll see. Luana, we need to fix your voicemail and text messenger. By the way, I hope the horse is doing great. And we just started about 10 minutes ago. I was having quite a bit of difficulty getting the camera up and running. Camera's up and running now. With a little luck, we won't have many tech issues. Here's Bridget doing her thing. Ooh, we're gonna see Sapphire in just a second. We're gonna let this party go through. How's it going? Good. Good. Step inside.
Thanks.
Jane, I think we talked about that. I grew up in Rochester, New York. I know exactly what you mean, covered in snow and ice. And I laugh at my parents every time they tell me what the weather's like up there. All right, over there, it's Simba. Barely see Simba. Yeah, Bridget's crushing it with an afternoon tour right now. Let's see. Steven, can you let me know about streaming quality? I know YouTube in general has better streaming quality videos, just what they do. But is it laggy or is it pixelated right now? I don't think Amanda is out. At least I don't see her. And as many of you know that have watched these videos before, oh, nope, she is still on her platform way in the back, so we're barely going to be able to see her. She's over there. But Steven, to your point, I am always trying to make these streams a little bit better. So the stabilizer thing with this camera, it's super smooth if I'm walking, but as soon as I start moving a little bit, it gets kind of odd. So I'll be tweaking that as time goes on.
Everybody available to move to the Lord's White Gate?
We also don't have great Wi-Fi along the tour path. It's very spotty. Actually, good Wi-Fi, just in spotty spots. So we run off cellular while we're doing this. So some spots that's spotty too. Well, there is a sapphire butt. Sally, check your resolution on the video. You should be able to bump it up a little bit. Sometimes it's suggested to a lower resolution setting based on your bandwidth. Sapphire's just snoozing away. Alright, let's see what we got going on around the other side. Oh, thanks, Luana. Yeah, I try. Keep this video stuff working right. It is a little choppy on my end too, which means that my Verizon signal is not the greatest. It looks like it's actually clearing up a little bit. Alright, time to switch hands. Bear with me. There we go. Oh, so much better. So let's talk about the craziness of today. We had 3 or 4 tours this afternoon. We had 3 or 4 tours this morning. We had 3 or 4 kids tours. And it's just crazy. I mean, it's great. The gift shop's full. We're doing really well there. But man, lots of people. And everybody's so festive too. Lots of happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa. So that was cool. But it was crazy. No, Bridget didn't really yell at me for taking the stabilizer, and she was kind of happy the stabilizer was gone because the stabilizer and her just don't agree half the time. All right, so why did I stop here? The reason is something we don't talk about very often is how we move the cats around the sanctuary. All right, so over to my left here where Simba is, this is our 2.5 acre vacation rotation enclosure, and those vultures better watch out. Or sandhill cranes too. Hopefully they're faster than Simba. So we have this tunnel that comes out of it here, which connects to this one over on the other side here, and then goes down this way all the way through, weaves to the sanctuary and to multiple cats enclosures. So what we do is we use a series of gates, close the tunnel off, and make it so the cat can just walk right on through this thing from their enclosure to vacation. I'm about to get run over by the truck. So from the other side, you can see over here, we have the gate there, the cats can go up, and then they would walk back on through the area that we would enclose, all the way back to their enclosure. Now, as we know, sometimes it can be a bit difficult to get cats through this thing. Going on vacation usually is not that big of a problem after they've done it once or twice. Getting off vacation can be a bit of an issue. If any of you remember Joseph Lyon, he spent almost an extra week out on vacation just because he didn't want to go back through the tunnel. Now at the time, mind you, his enclosure was on the other side of the tour path, which was like right there. So, yeah. Looks like it's super wet back here on vacation, so let's see what the condition of vacations currently is. So if any of you haven't seen the whole vacation rotation, oh man, there's Simba just waking up all the way down there. Alright, so let's see, it looks pretty wet down here. The sandhill cranes probably stand a chance of Simba's to charge this way. The duck, yeesh. Alright, oh look at that, it looks like we have a big donation button that just popped up. So, it is the season for giving. If you'd like to donate anything, it all goes directly to the cats. Hey guys! It's like a swamp over here.
Servi's been served.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to run away from me. Got that big tiger in there. It's a bigger threat. Simba has no idea these guys are tromping around over here. Alright guys, have fun, stay out of trouble, don't get eaten. And you are very welcome. I enjoy doing it. It is a lot of fun for me, and I get to talk to all of you. And it helps the cats, spread some awareness.
Hey, Catherine, are you on radio?
Alright, donate for shutters on the gift shop. Yes, we could use some shutters in the gift shop.
Gentlemen, the service to the information machine here. Penny. Copy. This is Chelsea Wing Incorporated.
Hey, thanks Nancy. Thank you for your donation. And as Luana has said, as Big Cat Rescue, their sponsorships do make great Christmas gifts. My mom's probably not watching. She is probably going to get one of those this year. My mother's one of those people that if you ask her what she wants for Christmas, she goes ahead and tells you, I don't know, we'll talk tomorrow. And just leaves it for that. So, Luana, do we know how far away we are from that match? Yeah, hurricane shutters are the bestest in Florida. Right, we don't need them often, but when we do, oh boy. Do I have... Hold on just a second, guys. I'm wondering if I even have stabilization on right now. Yeah, I do. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Making adjustments on the fly. Okay, I just saw her Royal Lioness. Oh, there she is! What's up, Nick? Get you all a better view of Nick here. Thank you, Terry. What's going on? You guys come over.
Okay, just making sure. Hi, Miss Nikki.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Laura.
Hi. Everybody loves this lady's like thing. All of the cats have been obsessed with it.
What's that?
Her toys.
Oh, the toys off the front.
Yeah, look at.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Hi, beautiful.
She's like, hey, you got a steak in there?
Yeah. Oh my god. Maybe come a little bit closer this way so everybody can come around and see her. Yeah, like.
Wow. She is stalking
Manning,
you.
everybody.
Really?
Yep. Good job. Hi. Oh, hi.
Maybe she's got the cat touch. Go. My armrest back here, and we're off. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. And as I see Brenda Teachman, I think there might be a science paper we might need to explore there and do some research, because as soon as Nikki heard those little dangly things, and they were little TY stuffed pets hanging off the front of her little cart there. As soon as she heard those, she just popped right up. I have never seen her do that. Oh yeah, Nancy, to your point, Nikki does not get moved unless she absolutely has to. See a caracal over there, and I don't know if that one's coming out. Let's see if we stand here for a minute. You want to come out? All right. Cyrus is not coming out to greet us. That's okay. We'll keep moving along. That would be a pretty cool study. Let's see. I think Chris Poole a while back did. What did he do? Laser pointers. Turned out that some of them liked laser pointers, some of them could care less. Dangly things. That could be pretty cool. If you want to get your cat to move through vacation, get dangly things. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Gotta get that match. Alright, so do we see... Let's see, Nat is sleeping somewhere, being Nat. She's walking around her tree in the back, getting her steps in. Don't see Monty. Wow. Monty. No, it could have been the Carter itself, but usually they don't pop up that fast. Suzanne, yes, that is my wife, Bridget. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down the Jinx. And we'll come on back to Manny. Actually, we're going to hang a left or hard right. Go see a cougar real quick. Cynthia, thank you for stopping by. Why, hello. How are you? How are we doing? Brenda, yes, that is Bridget and I. I can't tell who it is either, but in my defense, I can't tell any of these three apart. But I see the two boys, I'm assuming, or two of them together, I assume that the one that is not with the others is Artemis. So, not sure. Hey, Patty. Kara, we have some awesome sweatshirts, sweaters, and hoodies on our bigcat.biz site. Or you can also go to bigcatrescue.org and shop at our online store, and we will just ship you something warmer. Because hanging out in the middle of Utah in the winter in a t-shirt and shorts is not desirable. Manny. I think we're gonna have to come back for Manny here. That's water. Brenda, we gave the channel the nickname after two of our cats. One we called Chicken all the time. I don't know why. The other one we called Nugget. Again, don't know why. So that's how that name came about. Hey, I think Manny has come to the conclusion that that dude with the backpack and the selfie stick there and the camera never has any treats on the end of that pole. Hi. So you're going to grace me with your presence. I see how this works. Manny very much has the... Just look at the tour back here. Okay, I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Everybody say hi to Facebook. Let's see if we can get a better image of him real quick. Stabilizer dispensing treats. I love that. Alright, we're gonna move over here. He is absolutely ignoring me. He knows when it comes to treats, I'm not that guy. And when it comes to little kids walking around, I'm also not that guy. So, nothing to make him drool. He is a beautiful cat. So beautiful that if you grab a copy of National Geographic on jaguars, big jaguar in the front. Jaguar in the front is not Manny, but Manny is inside the cover, or inside in one of the articles. So they did use him for that, because he is absolutely stunning. Jinx, you know, if you're wondering, he's on top of the platform. His face looks exactly like the face in his photo right now. Kind of a bit of shock, and why are you talking to nobody, sir? I think Manny may believe that I just am a sucker. You know, maybe if he thinks that I think that he likes me with all of his slow blinking goodness, that eventually he'll be able to have some snack time. That's not happening. We're gonna keep going through here. No treats, no attention. It's like payment. Bye, Ham. Tour right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to stay ahead of the tour.
You're the same?
Yep. So the cougars, they have lots of different names.
All right, so we are looking for somebody. Hey, what's up, Hutch? How we doing? Hi. So, what's the report over here, bud? Nothing? Suicidal Squirrel Squad is in action right now. Yeah, he went up the tree and across. Let's see who else we got along the path here. I think I see a cricket. I got a cricket and a Simba. Hi, cricket. Simba, Sim. You guys are all out. What's up with this? Oh, Sheena. Okay. Okay. Hi. No? Okay. Yeah. Oh, now you're just talking to me. We're cool, man. All right. So Sheena is having none of it. Servi has come out to say hello. Hi, Servi. What are you doing? You have a very festive nose right now. Hi, Rhonda. So this is Servi. What are you doing? Is it snack time? Is this why all the servals are awake? Now, let's see who else is around. So I did see, I think, I saw the guard. Ginger's out. Servi's awesome. I love Servi. Ginger! What's up, girlie? Now, if you don't see her, she's on her cooler over there in the middle, laying out in the bed. We have a variety of different tours. I know that one of our tours is around that price, but if you came to Big Cat Rescue and you call ahead of time, we can set you up with a private tour. You'll have to call, I think it's $150 for the first person, $50 for each additional person. I could be wrong, because we don't send very many people up for those. But we do have private tours, we call them photo tours, and you can come see the sanctuary that way. The $700 one, I think that may be the tour with Carol, maybe. Again, not 100%, but I know one of them is quite steep. But I do know, because Carol's walked me around here a couple times, wealth of knowledge. Obviously, she's been here since day zero. But yeah, if you want a killer tour, that tour is probably worth every penny. Gilligan is so fluffy right now. He looks like a gigantic teddy bear. Oh man. Gilligan. He is sacked out hard. Thank you, Barbara. Or you can contact Barbara Nichols. She'll get that information. She may even give you a killer private tour. Rachel, with this camera I cannot. So this is a GoPro Hero 8. This one does not zoom. So sadly, no. It's kind of a trade-off right now. It's either super high quality image quality, that was redundant, or zooming. So that's why Bridget and I do our 12-15 tour, so we can get some zooming in and get a little bit closer. In the afternoon and the mornings, I like to break out this camera just because the image quality is so good. And for mine and Bridget's other venture, rather Bridget's venture, I'm shopping for a higher end camera right now for that, which will spill in over to this a little bit because I like to be able to use it here, but that would be a whole big rig. So maybe one day we'll have zoom capabilities. Hi Loki! Oh, you are just all bundled up in there. I know you probably can't see, but in the back of that little thing there, Loki, I can just barely see these two little dots as eyeballs, these little ears. And he has all of his hay just piled up all around him. Hey, Barb's the one to take the tour with. She is awesome. And even just interacting with Barb on an average day, I think on a bad day, Barb can still make people, a bad day for Barb, she can still make people feel really good. So there you go, Barb. You're pretty awesome. Hey, hello, welcome, welcome. All right, I don't see small girl. So let's see. Visco. Visco is probably in his enclosure. Well, he's definitely in his enclosure. He's probably in his den. Simba back there. Hey, what's up? It's you. Stole the show. Everybody stop what they're doing. It's Flint. And Simba. Flint is so funny. That cat, adorable. Waiting for his winter weight to kick in here. How you doing, Simba? How's this kid been next door? Simba's nose does look pretty good. Right, I've waited long enough for treats. You have nothing to offer me. I'm going away. We'll sit here and watch Mr. Flint for a couple minutes. This guy cracks me up. Really? It's the sticks that are getting you going, huh? Well, I kept wrestling a stick over here, and he just kept taking off like crazy, kid. All right, we're gonna let you do your thing there, bud. Flynn has very long legs. Skinny because he's a kitten and his metabolism's off the chain, and his tail is this adorable little like antenna that sticks out of his butt. Looking for tutters. Don't see him. All right. Let me see if we have any questions here. Hello, Edith. It's adorable. All right. See if we can find the Moo Monster for you. And I bet we can, because Tour's just coming back from over there. So we'll see what we see. See Priya?
Yeah, she's over there.
All right.
Are you feeding her?
No. I'll show you the camera. Let's see if Priya is over here. One of these days, Deb, I'll just set the camera up and walk away. You and Priya can have a conversation. Priya. Priya, Priya. Where are you, kitten? Alright, so Gina just said that Priya was over here. There's no Priya. If anybody sees a Priya, please let me know. I'm over by food prep. You need me? Alright, we'll be in about 2 minutes. Alright gang, so you probably all just heard, I need to get back into the gift shop. So let me turn the camera around real quick. Whoa, sorry. Talk about growing pains here with this new tripod stuff. Whew, that was something. All right, so there it is for today. So next week will be after the holiday season. So I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, if that's your thing. Happy holidays. And I hope whatever, hold on, there we go. And I hope whatever holiday that you are having, it is great and you enjoy it. And hey Rich! And I hope you have a safe holiday. And we will see you all right before the new year. So I have Duchess here who's gonna wanna say hi, so I will flip the camera around and I will leave you all with Dutchie. Duchess. All right, guys. Have a great holiday.